Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. Today I'm going to show you some cards. The cards I'm going to show you are of Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr., in my opinion, was one of the top players in modern baseball history. I'm going to read a little bit about him from his Hall of Fame plaque. George Kenneth Griffey Jr. was his complete name. Nicknames were Ken, Jr., and the Kid. He played for Seattle, Cincinnati, and Chicago. It says, a five-tool center fielder whose sweet swing and winning smile made him a dominant force and fan favorite, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. Over 22 years, he hit .284 and totaled 630 home runs, including 7 seasons of 40 or more homers, a 13-time All-Star, winning game MVP in 1992. He also won 10 consecutive Gold Glove Awards. He was named 1997 American League Most Valuable Player. He homered in 8 straight games, tying the Major League record. He was the first overall draft pick in 1987. Says he's an easygoing nature and love of the game helped define a new era for baseball's popularity. And basically, I agree with all that. In my opinion, he was very similar to Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle was very likable. He smiled a lot. Everybody liked him, just like Ken Griffey in this card right here. So these are some oddball cards, some insert cards, and some regular issued cards. This one is from 1990, and it's a playing card. He's the Jack in this card. The next one is another playing card. Again, these are oddball cards. I have a total of about 125 Griffey cards I'm going to show you. And this is another one of the playing cards from the early 90s. Most of these cards are from the beginning of his career, except his rookie cards. I won't be showing you those today. I'm going to have a separate video for all his rookie cards and some of his rare cards. The good thing about Griffey is during this era, there was a lot of cards produced. So all of these cards are relatively cheap. Of course, you get them graded PSA 10, it could be worth a lot more. But overall, these are, a few dollars, each of these cards. This one here is a Mother's Cookie card. This is from, actually was from his rookie year, 1989. No, it's a 1991 Mother's Cookie. These were distributed through Mother's Cookies. This is number 1 of 4. I'll show you another one of those cards here. That's Ken Griffey and his father. And you can see the back again. This next one is a Jumbo California Sunflower Seed card. A lot of these I'm going to show you in the beginning are oddball cards or insert cards first, and then I'll show you the regular issue cards. A lot of people hadn't seen some of these oddball cards, so I figured I'd show these first. This is Jumbo California Sunflower Seeds, number 2 of 24. This is a star card. And you can see that's from 1990. Here is a Fleer Baseball MVP. That's a Fleer set. That was sold as was the Baseball MVP set back in 1990. This is a Post Serial. The first series of Post Serial cards. There's a Ken Griffey, smiling as usual. That's why he was a fan favorite, because he enjoyed the game. People enjoyed watching him play, and hit over 600 home runs. Tremendous player. This is another Post Serial. This is from 1992. A Post Serial card. This one's nice. Has his fake signature on there. This is a Stadium Club Master photo card. Now this is kind of neat because you could actually, this is actually a redemption card. most of these, or probably all of these, I pulled from packs way back when. And you can see that's a redemption card. Titles you to a master photo. But I liked it as a little card, so I kept it this way. Did not redeem it. This one is a promotional card that was never really distributed. It's a decal. Promo not for resale in 1992. I don't think these cards were ever created. I'm not sure. But this is the promotional card. Ken Griffey. Here comes from Denny's. Had to go eat at Denny's to get this card. Hologram's not that great. That's what they look like. It's very hard to see the hologram on that. You can see it better in person, but not on camera. So that's the Denny's card. Here's the back of the Denny's card. And here's another Denny's card here. You can see the Denny's in the upper right corner, but you can't really see the hologram. These were terrible holograms back in those days. But it is a Denny's card. Next one is a Pacific. This is a Spanish card. It says Jardinero, means outfielder. It's a Pacific card. You can see it's all in Spanish there. These are insert cards. Back in the days, score 91. This was a Cooperstown set, which is a subset. B3. This is another one, an MVP. Donruss MVP card. MVP number 20. This is a All-Star Fleer Ultra. It's 4 of 10. All these are like inserted in the regular packs of cards. This is a triple crown contender. TC4 is the number on that. This is a also another insert, Performers, 4 of 24. This is a neat card here. This is a two-sided card. Griffey on one side, and you're gonna slide on the other card. And this is like a nickname card, Junior. It's another one of these insert cards on deck. D13 is the number. Here's a Fleer All-Star card. The All-Star insert series or set. Here's another one, Dugout, Dirt. Another Ken Griffey. It's kind of neat on the back. This is the 90s Dominators, home run Dominators. In his prime, Griffey had 6 of 7 years that he hit over 40 home runs. Again, he ended up with 630 and 284 average for his career, which is very good. That's Ken Griffey Diamond Kings. Number DK 27. Here's a Hall of Gold. Got a lot of these. These are very inexpensive cards, but I wanted to kind of show them all off a little bit so you could see them. If you hadn't seen these before, these are all insert cards. There's 10 of 50. There's the lumber company. 1995. This is the outfield power cards from Flair. This is when the cards started becoming a little bit thicker. Outfield power, number 6 of 10. Here comes another power broker. That's from Leaf. Nice in the back. Shows all the stats. Number 5 of 10. Here is an All-Star, another Fleer All-Star card. The All Fleer 9. 9-card set, 7 of 9. Here comes another Fleer insert card. It has Tony Gwynn in the back. It's a two-sided card, two-player card. They did that a lot back in the 90s. Here's another franchise feats card. And now we get into his regular issue cards. These are from 1990 score. This is the regular issue card. I'm sure you've seen those, but I'm going to go ahead and just flip through all these anyway. This is the Bowman. It's a 90 Bowman card. The 89 Bowman is his rookie. I do have that, but I'm going to show those at a later date with all of the top rookie cards. These are all second-year cards. This is Griffey's Fleer 1990 card. Here's his Upper Deck 90 card, second year Griffey. Nice card. He's smiling in most of his cards. Here's another 1990 card. This is the checklist, Mariners checklist card. Here's a 91 card, 91 Upper Deck. This is one of my favorites, the Stadium Club. I really like this card with the bats. One of his nicest cards. I like how he put in the back his rookie card. That's actually his Topps rookie card. And here comes the second-year Donruss card. His third-year Donruss card, 91. Here's another one of the Donruss cards from 91, the All-Star. Here's a Score 91 card. This was in the junk wax era, so there's a lot of cards made, a lot of cards of Griffey. These are very cheap cards to have, but these are very nice for a Hall of Fame player of his caliber. These cards will always be desirable because he was such a happy-go-lucky player, like Mickey Mantle. I mean, Mickey Mantle was not the best player. He's an All-Star card. Wasn't the top player of his days, but he was the most liked player. And the same thing with Griffey. You have players that were better, Bonds, things like that. Oh, speaking of Bonds, the Griffey and Bonds card. But you all know what happened with Bonds. Look how skinny he was there, and if you see him in his later years, he was huge. But anyway, there's Griffey and Bonds. This is a nice card too. Here's another an O-Pee-Chee Premier of Griffey. I think this is 1990 or 91. This is the Fleer Ultra from 91. Here's the Upper Deck, one of the Upper Deck cards. I like this one too. It's a nice picture catching the ball right at the top of the fence there. And here's another nice Upper Deck card here. Making another defensive play, very similar to the other one. He's sliding over here. So here comes Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. That's a Bowman. It's a 92 Bowman. Here's a Stadium Club. Now we're getting into the 90s cards. Mid-90s almost. Here's another Upper Deck SP. A lot of cards to show here, and just want to make sure that you guys get a chance to see some of these. This is another Griffey, Bowman's Best. It's a two-player card. This one is an Upper Deck, but it's from the Pit Crew, Championship Pit Crew card. Ken Griffey. Another one here, another card. Score. Score Gold Rush card. And the rest of this pile here. It's another one of those Griffey cards, Upper Deck. There's another Upper Deck card for Griffey. And here's a Stadium Club Griffey card. These are all the regular issued cards. This is one of my top favorite cards here in Blowing the Bubble. This is always a favorite. I think everybody wants to get this. It's a cheap card, just a couple bucks, but it's a really cool card to have. Okay, here we keep going with the Griffies. Just want to let you see a lot of Griffey cards all at one shot here. Some of these you may have seen, some of them you may not have seen. Some were licensed, some were not. There's another cool card there. This is a checklist card. Let's see, insert checklist. Here's an Encore. It's an Upper Deck product, Upper Deck Encore. It's a Victory card. Big Playmakers. And this one is actually a J. Buhner card with Griffey in there. This is another Upper Deck, Prime 9. This is another card. This one is a Studio. Looks like a credit card. This is a nice card. I like this Fleer metal. Got good graphics in the back. This is when the metal cards first came out. That's where the PMGs come from, that set. Here's a Star Power, Topps Chrome. Here's an Ultra, Ken Griffey. Defensive Gems, Upper Deck. And that's a cool card there. They won the championship. They never won the World Series, but they went to the playoffs. 96 Select. That's another neat card here. Another Upper Deck. Here's another one that it's a foil card. You know, you can see it better, of course, in person. That's a Select 96 Select. Here comes a Pinnacle card. These are all from the 90s, 97. Just gonna speed up some of these cards and show them to another upper deck. There's a neat card here, the Dream Team. Another Ken Griffey Ultra card. That's an old upper deck card. That's another 3D upper deck card. Showing me at a really nice, smooth, sweet swing. This is another Pinnacle card. Another Stadium Club. That Stadium Club slid down. That's a Stadium Club Members Choice Stadium Club card. And here's another Pinnacle. Pick up a little bit here. Okay, here we go. And that's another Donruss card, earlier Donruss card. Stadium Club. This is another one of the studio cards. Another Stadium Club Griffey. Another Flair. A Flair 93. Another Pinnacle. Oh, I think I showed that one. Try not to show two of the same cards here. And that's another Griffey card. That's the Bowman. That's a Leaf, 1993 Leaf Griffey. That's an SP. That's also early 90s SP. Here's a Score Select. That's an upper deck. Home field advantage. It's another Stadium Club. There's another Griffey, like a 3D card here. I think that's a Sports Flick card. Here's another Score. Another Griffey card. Got about 125 Griffey cards here that I'm showing you. Most of them are from the junk wax era, so they're not worth too much money. But they're nice to have, and you know, he's always going to be desirable. Everybody liked Griffey. I'm a fan of Griffey. So every time I find one that I don't have, I just pick it up. Most of these, I would say 90% of these, I pulled out of packs myself. So I'm just moving pretty quickly here to show you some of these. This is a record breaker card. That's when he won the MVP. American League Most Valuable Player. There's another MVP card. Another Topps card. That's a Stadium Club card. Here's a few more. Here comes another holographics card. And just a few more left here. Another Griffey in action card. I think I showed that too. So a couple duplicates in there. That's the Griffey Allen Ginter. And the last Griffey is this Fleer Griffey. So anyway, wanted everyone to get a good look at those Griffey cards. Got about 125 of them. Please comment any of these that you like. If you have any questions, just make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. So that was about 125 Ken Griffey Jr. cards from the junk wax era. But again, he was one of the best players in that era and is in the Hall of Fame first ballot. So everyone, thank you very much for watching my videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.